It's time for Wrestling for the Culture, where we take a look inside to see what the wrestlers of color have been doing this week. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of Wrestling for the Culture. I'm your host, Brian H. Waters. So, programming note right off the top. Next week, there will not be a traditional Wrestling for the Culture, nor will there be a WWE Stomping Grounds post show because my baby sister's getting married. So shout out to my sister Megan getting married to her fiance Terrell. So yes, folks, I'm gaining a brother. So I'm really excited. I'm in the wedding. So of course, it's next Sunday. So I can't be out here recording after the wedding. It's going to be a long day. But nonetheless, if I'm not going to be recording, it's for a great cause. And that is, of course, my sister's wedding. So let's get into this week's show. Before we get there, make sure you're following the Wrestling Wrealm at Wrestling Wrealm. Make sure you are subscribed to the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching, click below right now. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the button on. If you're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, perhaps this is your first time, make sure you have rate the show. Give me 5 stars. That's it. 5 stars and subscribe. So let's get right into it this week, folks. Congratulations to a man whose career started in professional wrestling, and then he went on and became one of the biggest box office attractions. You know what I'm talking about. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Unanimously, in so many cases, known as the greatest wrestler of color. Congratulations to him. He will be honored by MTV as he will receive the Generation Award at the MTV Movie and TV Awards. So, congratulations to The Rock. So, as we get right into it, let's talk WWE. This past Tuesday on SmackDown, so I'm recording during Raw, just to let you know, full disclaimer here. But this past Tuesday on Raw, The New Day returned as a unit, and they defeated Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Kevin Owens. Then they went on Raw and defeated Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. So they're rocking and rolling, led by the WWE Champion, Kofi Kingston. And then also on Monday Night Raw, we saw Ricochet defeat The Miz, defeat Braun Strowman, defeat Cesaro, and defeat Bobby Lashley to become the #1 contender for the United States Championship. He will face Samoa Joe at Stomping Grounds. So let's move on to the indies. We got real heavy. We're real heavy on the indies this week, folks. So we're going to start off with Big Twan Tucker this past week at AIW Wrestling, defeating Manders. This was during the week of, I believe, this is the JT Lightning tournament. Unfortunately, this match wasn't a part of the tournament, but it was still a attraction. So congratulations to Big Twan Tucker getting the victory. Moving on, Jacob Fatu we're going to the Bay Area at Bay Area Bash. This is by APW, I think, or another promotion. Nonetheless, he retained his APW Universal Championship. So congratulations to Jacob Fatu. And then we go on to Mid-Atlantic, CWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, where during the Johnny Weaver Cup tournament, they had a match and Eric Royal was victorious over Cool Cowboy J. And then we go on to the night. It was the fight at Fort Knox, where Justin Smooth was victorious. On his Instagram, said he was going to give it his all on this Friday night, and that he did. And now let's go into a match between two of my homies, Ariela Nyx and Faye Jackson, and it was Ariela Nyx retaining her Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship. So congratulations to Ariela Nyx. I mean, she just wins belts. And then speaking of Miss Nyx, she went on over and at Western Mass Wrestling, where she won a triple threat match. So I got 2 pictures up here. One of these is the correct pinfall. She'll let me know which one it is. So, just some notes. Congratulations to Trish Adora, I'm so sorry, and I think it's Raquel Vaughn. I think my Google Sheets did an autocorrect. But nonetheless, these ladies are going to Japan, where they earned an opportunity to participate in a 1-week training, and they will get to wrestle at Wrestle Live. So congratulations to them. Going back to championships, congratulations to Amale Winchester, where she retained both of her titles this past weekend, the WXW Championship and the Cult Wrestling Women's Championship. Then we're going over to FTPW, Full Throttle Pro Wrestling, where Red Velvet was victorious and earning herself the #1 contendership for the Ladies Championship. She won a fatal 4-way match, defeating Rocky Radley, Angel Crush, Colin King. And then in the main event, it was Omar Amir defeating Barrington Hughes to become the brand new FTPW Heavyweight Champion of the World. So congratulations to Omar Amir. So now it's time to move on to Black Wrestling Alliance presents Black Gold. I'm sorry, change the segment. Black Gold, Black Wrestling Alliance. You can follow him on Instagram. My boy A Dazzle. Make sure you check out the interviews. You know what we do every week. We give a shout out. So we're gonna start off with the one and only Owen Knight becoming a 2-time Viral Pro Outbreak champion. Then we move on to Isaiah Bronson. He becomes the new Attitude Wrestling Entertainment Champion. And then we got new tag team champions over at Wrestling Theology Fellowship, as the Paragon with his partner Jeremy Horn become the new tag team champions. And then we going over to the UK as we crown the first ever London Lucha League Tag Team Champions, and it was Bruno Brown with his partner Lechuza, known together as the Feather and Funk Connection, becoming the first ever London Lucha Tag Team Champions. London Lucha League Tag Team Champions, that is. And then we move on as Man Like Duress, I hope I got that right, and Dan Moloney defeat Aussie Open to become the new Attack Tag Team Champions. And then rookie Remy Donalo becomes the Team Vision Dojo Rookie Champion. So congratulations to him. Interested to see where his career goes from here. And then we got Malik Logan, who was partner, not pictured, Brett Ryan Gosselin, becoming the new IWE Main Tag Team Champions. And then last but certainly not least, well, maybe this is least, we can say that this time, as Morgan Black, and I'm going to read this the way A Dazzle wrote it. Morgan Black earns a unique title no wrestler will want. He is the Sacrifice Loserweight Champion after being pinned in a fatal 4-way match. So, unfortunately, Morgan Black has a title that nobody wants. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Wrestling for the Culture. Make sure you send in your submissions. And you send in your submissions, I'll be happy to put them on here. You can tweet me at Brian H. Waters. If you might want to talk to the real Dwayne Allen, tweet him at Dwayne Allen 24. But of course, tweet us at Wrestling Realm. Tweet us on Instagram at Wrestling Realm. Make sure you are joining the Facebook fan group, and make sure you're liking the Facebook fan page. Throw a "the" in front of that, The Wrestling Realm. And of course, subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, you name it, we are there. And of course, be sure to check out the latest episode of The Wrestling Realm, where we discuss, has Vince McMahon lost the step? Yes, we have a black WWE champion. Yes, We had women main event WrestleMania, but that's some of the progresses. What about some of the things that's just getting stale? A lot of people not liking the product. So we asked the question, has Vince McMahon lost a step? Make sure you check it out. Until the next time, folks, I'm Brian H. Waters. So long, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week's episode of Wrestling for the Culture. For more episodes or more content from the Wrestling Wrealm Network, hit the subscribe button down low. Make sure you turn on the bell for notifications. Till the next time, too sweet.